Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Guns for Hire. Welcome to the Gun Shop here on You Always Win. Today I'm going to be talking about an article, and actually really a couple of articles that I'll link to in the description below that are located on Charlie Intel. Again, I mentioned this before. Charlie Intel is probably one of the best websites out there if you're interested and you're looking for Call of Duty type information. By far, it's a great site. If you love it and that's one of your favorite games, definitely make sure you favorite that website. Anyway, what I want to talk about is this recent sort of announcement from Sledgehammer Games that one of the abilities of the exosuit, an exo ability as they call it, you know, the new fandangled machine where you can jump up and strafe back and forth really fast. Well, they have their own abilities. And to me, and I'm just saying this because it seems fairly obvious to me, it's like another perk slot. So you've got your normal perks, and then you've got an exo ability, which is like another set of perks. It's like we're getting so many perks. From the days of Call of Duty 4 to now, it's like we're getting overwhelmed with perks, which for some of you is absolutely great. You love it. It's like you can customize it. There's so many different combinations. To me, it's like over complicating what Call of Duty was back for, in Call of Duty 4. But that's not the point of this video. That's me like, back in my day, I used to have to go to school and Tretch, and then I had to fight bears just to get to school. You know what I mean? I don't want to be one of those people. I am one of those people, but it's still not the point of this video. So this new ability called Exo Mute basically is like dead silence, but it's limited. It's based on, your stim or your power pack. So as long as you have a good power pack, this dead silence ability to run super, super quietly as you're going around, which is, in games like Search and Destroy, very, very important. And I sound whore a lot. So dead silence to me is something very, very important, but it's only for like 20 or 30 seconds or somewhere around there anyway. I can't remember exactly what it says in the article. If you want to know exactly, you probably have to wait till the game comes out, or maybe they did refer to it in the article itself. In that case, you can just click below and read it yourself. But so it's like, it's not this full running, dead silence, which is okay. It's kind of like a temporary perk, I guess. But I am concerned when I started looking at some of the other exo abilities on Charlie Intel as well, which of course that link is in the description below. You can look at it. It looks like they're bringing back this quasi type of juggernaut. Now, if you played Call of Duty back in the days of Call of Duty 4 or World at War, you know Juggernaut. It was, people either hated it or loved it. Myself, I'm gonna be honest with you, in Call of Duty 4, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it because it was balanced with stopping power back in the days, and I like stopping power. There, in that first tier, and I can't remember all of them, there was Juggernaut, which is increased health. There was stopping power, increased killing power, obviously. And then there was also UAV Jammer, which blocked all UAVs. They couldn't see you at all. You know what I mean? But nowadays it's so complex. You got thermal heat scopes and you got to be able to block this and that. I think the balancing of today's Call of Duty is much more complex and harder to do because they've added so many things to it. It used to be so simple. If you wanted increased health, you couldn't have increased firepower. If you wanted, and vice versa. And if you wanted UAV Jammer to appear off the map, it wasn't giving you the advantage of being stronger or anything else like that. I thought that the balancing on that was absolutely brilliant. Now, some people didn't like Juggernaut, but really, I think overall, if you're looking at things nowadays, I think it was balanced and I think it was fine. And they even had that in World at War as well. So COD 4 being made by Infinity Ward, old school Infinity Ward, not current one. And I say that because there's a huge difference. And also World at War being made by Treyarch. I personally liked Juggernaut and stopping power and UAV Jammer in there. I thought it was a brilliant mix and very well balanced in comparison today. Maybe at the time people weren't feeling that, but and it's funny, the controversy that's caused by things like that, like Painkiller. In Painkiller, what was that, in Modern Warfare 2? People hated that thing. If you were getting pounded and you died 3 or 4 times in a row, or maybe it was 5, they would give you Painkiller, which made you super strong. And sometimes those people would get kills. It was like, if you suck really bad, we're gonna make you really powerful for a little bit, which, I was kind of conflicted with. I wouldn't have minded if they gave him say a Juggernaut ability, which is a little bit more health, but the Painkiller was like, you're not gonna stop them. And maybe it was in there, and it would have been good in certain situations because of spawn trapping. Give Painkiller spawn trapping, because spawn trapping was a huge problem as well. But it seemed so controversial, that Painkiller, that Juggernaut, that they got rid of it. And now, I don't know if anyone's even really making a big deal about this. It's like it came out, it's like, oh yeah, there it is. It's like this increased health. It just says increased health, so it's not saying it's Juggernaut, but that's exactly what it is. And no one's saying anything about it. I'm like, has everyone just like gone full circle? We don't care anymore? You know, and put the painkiller back in. It caused a lot of controversy. I don't know how you feel about that. Were you even aware of it? The exosuit has a temporary, I know it's temporary, but so was painkiller, but this one's probably gonna be a bit longer, and I don't mind it. I'm not complaining by any means, because I actually don't mind Juggernaut at all. I don't care that it's in there. As long as there's something equivalent that for those people that have the increased health, that there's gonna be increased firepower. I would like to see that. That balance needs to be there if you're gonna add something like that to the exosuit. How do you guys feel about that? Were you aware of it? How do you feel about actually having a Juggernaut painkiller type ability in the new Advanced Warfare? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. This is a big thing. This was a huge thing back in COD 4, World at War, and Modern Warfare 2. You know, that sort of the whole era there. It was a big topic. How do you feel about the ability for someone to have increased health again? Let me know, comments below, follow me on Twitter, that link is in the description below. Let me know now because I'm going to be following it. When this video, or you're watching this right now, I'm gonna be reading the comments. You let me know how you feel about it. Do you think it's good, bad, don't really care? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, see you guys next time.